as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line for 3rd and very long here on the opening drive. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Running right through tacklers. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. And they'll set up with PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7-yard gain, sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Law. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. There was no stopping him.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking for some space. It's ETN. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Law. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. And the defense brings him down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Can he keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Can he get there on the ground? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a shotgun run call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught on the outside. It's Law. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The tied offense line up here on first and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll get him down that time.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. It's QB sneak. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Looks like the offense able to recover it there. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the ball rolls dead. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they had it go, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Etienne. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Evans. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They'll give it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Here's that defense shifting again. A 4th down completion to the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Haynes.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He'll pitch it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. And there's the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Down he goes. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The sack sets up second down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Now play number 9 on this drive. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. 1st down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. It's hard running there for a tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. He'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, tied. And now they'll set up for the point after. that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So down time here in the red zone. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. One last pass at that ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.